Is it time to buy or sell the SPDR S&P Regional Banking ETF? In this video, we will explore the SPDR S&P Regional Banking ETF in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Thursday, the 16th of October, 2025, and now we are here to offer you an even more thorough analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay informed about our latest analyses. You don't want to miss any critical updates that could influence your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Since the 16th of October, 2025, our system has ranked the SPDR S&P Regional Banking ETF as a sell candidate, assigning it a score of -4.57. Let's take a closer look at the ETF's performance during this time frame. We will continue to monitor this evaluation to observe how it develops in the coming days. The exchange-traded fund has broken the wide and weak rising short-term trend downward. This indicates a slower rate of increase, but may also serve as an early warning for a potential trend shift. With the trend being broken, there will now be resistance at the bottom line of the trend at $60.32. A reaction back to this level may provide a second opportunity to exit before further declines. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of approximately 3.13% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging between 6.99% and 18.99%. In the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of -0.53%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could range from -16.82% to +17.32% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $48.36 and $68.21. Our latest daily update for the SPDR S&P Regional Banking ETF includes the headline: the SPDR S&P Regional Banking ETF price experienced a decline of 6.2% on Thursday. The SPDR S&P Regional Banking ETF price dropped by 6.2% on the last trading day, which was Thursday, the 16th of October, 2025, falling from $61.98 to $58.14. During that trading day, the ETF fluctuated by 6.76%, reaching a low of $57.55 and a high of $61.44. The price has declined in 6 of the last 10 days and is down by 7.45% during this period. Volume increased on the last day by 44 million shares, although this occurred alongside decreasing prices. This may serve as an early warning, indicating a slightly increased risk over the next couple of days. In total, 71 million shares were traded, amounting to approximately $4.1 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest price of the ETF was $70.25, while the lowest price was $47.06. Currently, the price is 17.24%, or $12.11, below the 52-week high, and 26.23%, or $20.67, below the all-time high reached on January 14, 2022, when the price peaked at $78.81. Regional bank stocks experienced a significant decline on Thursday, and the SPDR S&P Regional Banking ETF, known as KRE, also felt the impact as new links to credit fraud emerged involving several banks and accused borrowers. These headlines triggered a widespread sell-off, prompting market commentators to advise caution and many investors to reassess their exposure to mid-sized lenders. This immediate risk-averse sentiment may drive KRE lower in the short term as funds shift towards safer sectors and volatility increases. Concurrently, the Federal Reserve's recent decision to reduce rates by 25 basis points, along with the possibility of further easing, has created a potential advantage for regional banks. Cheaper funding, enhanced loan demand, and an increase in mergers and acquisitions activity could support higher earnings in the future. If rate cuts continue and concerns about credit quality are managed, KRE may rebound and benefit from consolidation among smaller banks. In summary, in the near term, Headlines about credit fraud and investor anxiety heighten the risks and volatility for KRE. However, over the longer term, a more favorable interest rate environment and renewed mergers and acquisitions could improve fundamentals and encourage recovery, provided that asset quality stabilizes. The following signals have been identified for the SPDR S&P Regional Banking ETF. Currently, there are few to no positive technical signals. The SPDR S&P Regional Banking ETF displays sell signals from both short and long-term moving averages, indicating a more negative outlook for the ETF. Additionally, there is a general sell signal based on the relationship between these two averages, as the long-term average is positioned above the short-term average. During upward corrections, there will be resistance at the price levels of $61.63 and $63.94. A breakout above either of these levels will issue buy signals. A sell signal was triggered from a pivot top on Tuesday, October 14, 2025. And so far, the ETF has fallen by 8.31%. Further declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Furthermore, a sell signal is also present from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. Volume increased as prices fell yesterday, which may serve as an early warning, suggesting that the ETF requires closer monitoring. Here are some additional signals you might find intriguing. Moving Average Convergence Divergence indicates a sell signal. Pivots generated a sell signal 3 days ago. Bollinger Bands produced a buy signal 1 day ago. Short-term Moving Average signaled a buy 4 days ago. Long-term Moving Average gave a sell signal 15 days ago. The relationship between the short and long-term moving averages suggested a buy signal 14 days ago. When examining the 12-month chart, we observe short moving average issued a sell signal 20 days ago. Long-term moving average indicated a sell signal 2 days ago. The interaction between the short and long moving averages provided a buy signal 79 days ago. For more signals, don't forget to visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for the SPDR S&P Regional Banking ETF. Currently, there is no support from accumulated volume below today's level. If conditions are unfavorable, this ETF may experience significant declines in the coming days. Typically, this ETF is traded at a solid volume, and with only minor daily fluctuations, the risk is assessed to be low. Over the last day, the ETF fluctuated by $3.89, which is a change of 6.76% from its high to low. In the past week, the daily average volatility for this ETF has been 4.46%. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for the SPDR S&P Regional Banking Exchange Traded Fund. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for the SPDR S&P Regional Banking Exchange Traded Fund is at $61.93. If you do not own any shares, it may be prudent to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those who already hold the ETF, this could be a viable level to consider for swing trading. There is no significant support from accumulated volume beneath this level, indicating that the ETF could potentially decline sharply under certain circumstances. Exercise caution and consider placing trades only if you are an experienced trader familiar with navigating such scenarios. We currently hold a negative evaluation for this exchange-traded fund and no stop loss has been established. Is the SPDR S&P Regional Banking Exchange Traded Fund a good investment? The SPDR S&P Regional Banking Exchange Traded Fund shows several negative indicators. Despite a positive trend, we anticipate that it will perform poorly in the coming days or weeks. As a result, we have a negative assessment of this fund. Due to some minor weaknesses in the technical analysis, we have revised our evaluation from a hold recommendation to a sell candidate since our last review. After examining the volatility and movements from the most recent trading day, our analysis indicates that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Friday, the 17th of October, we expect the SPDR S&P Regional Banking Exchange Traded Fund to open higher by 90 cents, starting at $59.04. It's important to remember that trading carries a significant risk of losing money. Therefore, it's advisable to consult with a financial advisor before making any decisions regarding the buying or selling of securities. Your investment choices should not solely rely on the information provided by StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, You acknowledge and take responsibility for your own investment decisions. This is our current view of the exchange-traded fund. Do you agree or disagree? Please comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the exchange-traded fund? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day from all of us here at Stock Invest.